Okay, somebody do the introduction.
We'll have Jimmy do it because he's the one who requested
this. This is an introduction with Nintendo, Hudson that does no longer exist, a blue sky with words that we're going to skip, and the ear-raping sound of everyone shouting Mario Party 3 at once.
It is pretty ear-raping.
So for those
for some reason, they decided to add files to this game. I never understood why. I guess it's because of story mode. But it's a little weird, especially considering that amount.
So for those who don't know who we are, I'm K4ya. These are my friends ShyRanger and Cronus600. Gaia.
Yeah, thanks for actually getting that correct this time, because it's a tiger, a mouse deer, and an emperor, but yeah, that's a different story. So I'm calling myself Butts.
Butts!
Just call you Bob.
No, it's Butts.
It's Butts!
Because I'm gonna kick your butts by the time this is over.
Oh, also another thing. Apparently someone thought that a board game-based game needed story. So we have a story. You can pick people. We're going to be Luigi.
Because it's the year of Luigi, that's why.
There's also another reason why I asked for this to be Luigi. But we'll get to that later. And the main reason that he's doing easy is because you have to win the matches to go on. And it's bad enough that this game is like the most luck-based thing ever.
Yeah,
so,
I want to let you all know I've already had to break 5 DVDs so far, so I don't want to have to keep trying over and over.
So anyway, the story of this game is that apparently this is before Mario and Luigi, where they decided every game we need to have a random star character that's all powerful and just get rid of the ones before it. And this is the first one. This random Millennium Star. And we have realistic characters. Wouldn't it be nice if the whole game these characters looked realistic and the backgrounds looked this nice?
Oh yeah.
I like 64-bit.
Yeah,
well, guess what? They won't.
I know.
So apparently this Millennium Star is going to be the superstar of the universe.
Apparently. Until, like, every next RPG, where then it's the Star Spirits, and then the Bean Star, and then the Cobalt Star. Then...
how about the Crimson Star?
Pure Star, Dark Star.
The Pizza Star? Because Mario and Luigi are Italian.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, now everything looks all cartoony and low dev.
And that's Tumble.
Basically,
not Toad. He's totally not Toad.
Man arms and legs.
He's totally not Toad.
I am the Millennium Star. No, I'm not giving away any spoilers, never mind.
So wit, kindness, strength, love, courage, beauty, and mischief. Which one of those qualities do you think the two of you have?
Really
mischief.
What were the choices again?
Wit, kindness, and courage, and I forget the rest of them. Beauty.
Oh, I'm definitely the I forget the rest of them star.
I'm probably somewhere between kindness and wit.
Look, bad guys.
Koopa
It's a
Kid.
baby Bowser.
Now, I don't know why they went from Baby Bowser to Koopa Kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently you can
So-
split itself into 3 parts, red, blue, and green.
That's 5, yeah. In this one, there's 2 baby Bowsers, though.
Oh, what's the other one?
It appears later. So the first, we'll get to this more later, but the first thing to note is if you actually go back to those 7 categories of wit, courage, and whatever, none of them actually represent Luigi. So, well, we'll get to this more, but this kind of helps hint to the fact that this Luigi might actually be the main character of this game.
If there existed a stupidity star, that would be Luigi.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say maybe a cowardly star.
Coward third. So,
Oh, yeah, is that catch in there? It's a Frosty Snowman and Perky Penguins.
Perky Penguins.
Perky
That's
penguins.
so wrong.
They're perky and they're penguins.
And why does Frosty make me want to melt the snowman?
They're all named Gunther.
Gunther?
Yes, all the penguins are named Gunther.
That's German.
Okay. Anyway, so...
Star's really the ice king in these guys.
I guess
Man,
so.
you can't even hit the block right. You got second. You should have just reset.
Shut up, it's luck-based.
Anyway, so the game goes. He couldn't choose which board or which characters.
It goes from easiest to hardest.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, did I say Superstar Saga?
This is before that.
No, it actually said that in this game. I know it's before that Arctic Communism. No,
Oh, it did say that? Wow, I missed that.
But
Anyway,
I don't prefer to go first or last. I prefer second or third.
I kind of prefer last, actually. So that you can, if you need to make any decisions on what other characters do, you can do it after they go.
I prefer to be in the middle, that way I'm not early or late to anything.
Anyway, the main gimmick of this board is that there's an ice lake in the middle, and that the more times people go over it, it can crack, and anyone left there moves things.
I found out the gimmick, actually. Once 2 people get on the lake, it breaks.
Right, that's what it is. It's been forever since I played this game. Because for some reason they haven't released this game on Virtual Console yet.
Well, they're never going to release the first one because of the...
controller.
Yeah, exactly. Because
but
of that
they released Mario
lawsuit.
Party 2. Why not this one?
That's a little puzzling. Why? What about the controller? What's the
This is what happened. In a lot of the mini-games in Mario Party 1, you have to rotate the analog stick, and knowing the N64 controller, it's made of plastic, so it really bothers your hands.
It's just like try it for like 10 seconds if you ever find a Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I've gotten blisters from using it, and because of those blisters, Nintendo lost in a lawsuit.
Everyone remember what this looks like? Because guess what? Toad's gonna come over and he's gonna break all your stuff.
Toad's gonna make your room dirty. Now go clean your room.
Look at him.
Oh boy. Yeah, you really got
do-
to.
I have long...
Actually, this game's pretty easy because not only do you have to only recognize 10 things, but they're all pretty easy things to remember. The only one that might be confusing are the hats, because they all look kind of the same. So you got
kind of the same.
Mario hat.
Your colorblind, I couldn't tell Mario from Luigi except for maybe the envelopes and their heights.
Yeah, because usually when I did this game, I remember them easier by shapes. So the hats are all the same shape.
Not Wario's. Wario's is a little shorter.
He's a short guy.
No, Wario's a fat midget.
No, Wario's like twice as big as Mario, so he's a big guy.
Well, he's big. He's big in terms of wide, but not big in terms of big. Size, height. I don't know. Oh, Luigi wins.
Luigi's a wiener.
Oh yeah, this is the other reason I decided to choose Luigi is because only in Mario Party will you ever see the words Luigi won.
Because of the Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Well,
trend.
he just never wins.
No, I mean, haven't you seen this video by Clyde Storm called Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly a good reason why you chose Luigi.
Here we go. Oh, and the other thing is that if you see those arrows with the going up the slopes, apparently, like, you'll have to go up them, but only like sometimes will it work.
Going up the slope, going down the slope.
So nobody falls into the frozen lake and gets to chase a block of ice.
No.
Did they just run for you? Why didn't you speed? You didn't speed up the movement speed.
The movement speed? What are you talking about?
In the pause menu, you can make everything move super fast.
I've owned this game. I bought this game as a birthday gift for Jared 12 years ago, and I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, next time you record, go to the pause menu, and you can basically set it to like fast, and it basically makes the turns go twice as fast.
Now, we're not gonna jog, we're gonna mosey our way through this game.
Oh, this game's fun.
I hate this mini game.
It's just it's a bullet hell, quite literally.
I don't give. I mean, it's too easy for the one person to win. All you have to do is turn the cogs.
There tends to be games like that, where there's ones where it's too easy for the one person, and then too easy for the 3 people.
Oh, and you want me to admit something about one of the dual mini games right now?
Sure.
I've never been able to win Bowser Toss once.
I can't win it either.
I just can't do it.
Hopefully, is that in this game or?
It's in this game, yeah.
No, I mean, is it in this recording?
No.
Okay,
It's the one.
It's
the one dual mini game I absolutely dread because I can never win it for some reason.
We need to get to that game eventually because that's like even though it's the hardest to win, it's like the most fun to look at.
Because Bowser is in that balloon thing again.
Peach, stop winning!
Yeah, come on, Peach.
Anyway,
dump
Keith hasn't
rod.
said enough, so Keith, say something.
You guys have been talking, and I'm trying to think of what to say. Well, I admit I've never really played any of the Mario Party games on the N64. I did it once. I tried the first Mario Party. I think it was that's the one that has the tug of war, right? Where you run a mountain.
Oh, one.
Yes, yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah, I just never really took off. I do have most of the other ones, like the GameCube. Yeah, Mario Party 7. Yeah, the Mario Party 7 on GameCube.
They're making a
Aside-
3DS game now.
So I should quickly point out, we already got to one of the really unique gimmicks about Mario Party 2, which is rare items. They're only in this game. They're basically items you can only get. You can't get them like in item mini games or from the shop. You have to like get them, especially from like one of those toad things.
Yeah, and also I was gonna mention, in this Mario Party you can also carry 3 items at once rather than just one like the past 2 games.
So the one he got was the barter box, which basically you choose who you want and you switch items with them, or if only they have items, you take all of them. So
Yeah, did you see
Kinda
what this
broken.
mini game was titled?
Waterworld.
Yeah, you know it's a really bad pun off that horrible Kevin Costner movie.
I like this game though. It's
Yeah, I like this
Mario
game.
Jet skis.
When they're in these little vehicles, either they have to cram their bodies into the vehicle, or they just have to cut their heads off and stick them on there.
It always looks weird when Peach is in one.
They're Transformers, that's what.
Not Transformers. Don't look anything like
They're
Transformers.
contortionists.
Contortionists, there you go.
Yeah.
It always looks weird when Peach.
Remember the first commercial for the first Mario Party where Mario gets arrested?
I don't remember that one.
Mario!
But I remember the commercial for Mario Party 2 where all these people are trying to sneak into a house party just because they're saying I knew Peach in high school and stuff like that.
The commercial for this game is actually kind of sad. It's basically a kid playing Marco Polo with himself, and everyone else is sleeping on, like, pool chairs.
Ugh,
It's really
horrible.
weird.
That's horrible.
It was either Mario Party 6 or 7 or the one with Bowser where they put the hot
Oh, that's
sauce-
6. That's 6. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, yeah, that was 6, where they put the hot sauce on his toothbrush.
Yeah.
I think that was Sriracha, actually, because Sriracha's a paste.
Oh,
You know what? I think it was Mario Party 4 where they're all sitting there playing all these games in real life. There's this part where they're driving a car, Yoshi's parasailing, and he smacks into the overpass.
I remember that.
The other thing I forgot to point out is that the thing that you had to do with Toad, where he asks you a question and you choose an answer to get an item, is kind of weird. Because sometimes the answer you choose, like if it's the greedy one, he'll either say, "Oh, you're so greedy," and give you a bad item. But then other times he'll say, "Oh, well, you were honest with your answer," and gives you a good item. So it's kind of weird like that.
Well, that question that I answered, yeah, I would leave those coins on the street because they're not mine, and someone might have dropped them.
But I think like in another time when a computer answered it and they chose the greedy answer, he said like, "Well, at least you're honest with your answer." So I think it might be like maybe sometimes random what the correct answer is or the best answer.
This is vertical whack-a-mole.
For some reason, this game always reminds me of Mario Brothers.
Yeah, to some extent it does, but Bowser and Baby Bowser didn't exist then.
These controls are weird. I mean, look at these controls you have to do. You have to do up A, down A, up, down B, ding, there.
Oh yeah, isn't this a game where there's a mushroom genie that grants you a wish or something?
There's 2 mushroom genies in this game.
And they always say Mushroom Kadabra or Fungus Pocus.
I've been looking up some more Toad characters for my renderings.
The mushroom genie from Mario Party 4 is frightening.
You mean the one with the navel?
The huge...
Oh my god. But like, you ever notice that when Peach and Daisy look up at him? Well...
Yeah, we get it.
yeah, I'm just gonna leave that to your imagination.
Oh yeah, we have the sound off, but Peach's voice in this game is a little weird. I mean, it's not bad, but it's kind of... It's different from the others, and it's a little off. Balloons.
Because you shoot with a bow and arrow.
Get it?
Yeah, Jimmy plays archery a lot, so he knows about this kind of stuff.
She got the worst item.
Red mystery gun. Hey, don't reveal the secret flavor, or we'll find you.
She got the worst item.
That wasn't me, but yeah, she did get a horrible item. I hate the warp block. I think my favorite item is the golden mushroom.
Oh,
What?
luckily there's no Bowser bombs in this game.
Yeah, although there are some other problems. Such as the Bowser...
up into the lake, dude!
Another big problem is the Bowser phone giveaway.
You keep going up into the lake.
Because that's the only way to the star.
Apparently not. Oh, wait, yeah. Yoshi's going there now.
Yoshi's going the long way. And now Mario is probably going to make the ice collapse.
So yeah, I guess the main idea is to use the various junctions to your advantage. So like if two people are close to being... Oh, here we go with Mario. Does Mario make it? Yeah, he does.
Just to go to Bowser.
It's the only way. But basically, like, if you can see, like, you're going to be on the lake with someone else, then you'd want to take the long way or something like that.
Yeah,
Cell phone! You and a cell phone!
The Bowser phone giveaway is probably the cheapest Bowser option there is.
So basically, what the phone does is it allows you to call Bowser, but you get to say who you are, so you force a person to basically land on a Bowser space in a way.
Or yourself.
Which actually can work. If you have 0 coins and you go to Bowser, he gives you coins.
Yeah, that's the only good news about his space.
Or if you have like very little coins and you want to risk getting a revolution or losing like nothing. So like there's ways to work it.
Exactly.
It's the most desperate item too. He's like, I give you this phone, you can only call me. Please call me. Somebody.
By the way, this game, some of the size references are kind of off. Like, isn't Peach supposed to be taller than Mario?
Yeah, she is.
She's having a hard time chopping that wood.
Chop that wood.
Come on, Mario, hit the right button.
Well, these characters are uneasy.
I prefer to chop logs rather than place them because it gives me more time to recognize what button's on the log.
It's true, you get like a little longer.
So I won 21 to 11.
I think that means you won.
Exactly. It's qualitatively larger than what their number was.
You see, 3 is clearly a smaller number than a million.
That was from that Strong Bad email that was called Flashback.
Oh. I would have laughed if she warped with you.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
It basically lets you warp, but you don't get to choose who, so it's kind of bad.
Yeah, kind of bad.
I mean, at least in like 4 onward, they give you that weird dartboard thing you can do.
Dartboard.
Or spinner, whatever.
Oh, that's what it was, that spin thing.
Spin.
The wheel. Wheel of misfortune.
Anyway, so what I was trying to say at the beginning of the game is that like when they started with like the Mario 64 style graphics and then they switched to this pop-up book style, it kind of looks worse.
Yeah, I prefer the more Mario 64 style than this toy box cardboard look. But then again, graphics don't matter unless they...
Oh, it's Up to Bat! That's my favorite one.
Oh, by the way, I'm glad Alex Rodriguez got suspended for next season, but then again, that's a different story.
Get the blue lamp. Oh, he didn't get the blue lamp. The blue lamp summons the genie with a J.
He got the food poisoning mushroom. Gives you diarrhea.
No, it gives you it hurts your muscles so you can only move like slower spaces.
That's what we'll do. We'll send that part out. And we'll put in some.
I'm trying to think of one that it would be. It would be.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, I just got Bowser Revolution.
I mean, everyone is equal.
Yeah, it's
Oh, so Bowser's a communist.
Yeah, that's
it is.
That's
the joke
what it's
everybody
makes.
In an interview, that is what it's based off of.
What, someone said that?
The person who made the game.
Sakurai?
Yeah, I don't think it was Sakurai, but yeah, like, the whole idea is it's based off the communist idea of giving all the money to one person and then splitting it up evenly.
Kind of makes sense in a way.
Of course, the thing is that Bowser's the person who does it right. Action time!
It's equal, but some are more equal than others.
Is that Freezy's name Wendy? Because he just sent a Wendy's Frosty towards Mario.
Anyway, so one thing is that this has another thing that other games don't, is that these action things where you press the button at the right time to do stuff. So he was using that snowball to affect where he is going to be. It was kind of weird.
I think a skeleton key to open an ice gate. If it was a bone gate, I could see using a skeleton key.
A skeleton key, as in it opens anything.
Yeah, that's the idea behind a skeleton key. It opens just about anything.
A skeleton key.
Yeah, and this item game is a giveaway. There's no way to lose it unless you let the clock run out.
Somebody's got a Ghostbuster symbol there.
Yeah, the boo.
Ghostbuster symbol with a boo.
The
The
Boo
boo.
Busters.
The boo, what's it called? The boo away? No.
It's, I don't know what it is,
I
but
think it's boo repellent.
yeah, that's why I call it Boo Repellent.
You basically spray it in their eyes and they go out and paint, so it's mace.
Yeah, so he just makes the ghost.
It's Banshee Mace, yeah.
Yeah. Banshee Bane.
Oh gosh. It's the worst minigame ever!
I hate this minigame. This minigame is terrible.
It's really hard to win.
Yeah, and I'm the one pumping water, so that's what makes it even harder.
What she said.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Ah.
Well, it's called Hyper Hydrant, so, you know, the easiest way to put it out would be using your own pee.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I know. But then again, I've seen Kenny versus Spenny, and Spenny actually drinks his own
So
pee.
the object of this game is that apparently fire can reproduce, so you have to kill all the little fire babies.
Fire babies.
Oh, I see your Fry Guy.
So what are...
Potaboo.
So you're
Apparently
aborting...
this thing is called Potaboo.
So you're aborting babies?
Fire. Yeah.
Well, they've already been born, so essentially you're committing murder.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
That's
murdering.
what firefighters are doing.
Yeah, they're murdering fire.
Yeah, and fire's probably my favorite element.
Fire is not technically an element; it's a chemical reaction.
I mean, grass, water, fire,
is
you
my
know those
favorite.
elements. But no, my favorite element is probably arsenic, just because
My
of that
favorite element is heart.
hearts. But we'll see
Anyway,
you in
movie's
part
over. Or episode's over.
two. Part 2 is on its way.